Okay guys, we are back before the fight with Chaos Bahamut. I am going to... I don't need protection. Instead, I am putting a paradigm that I should have had on from the start. Tortoise. This way we should be able to survive Dying Sun and the Destruction Blade attack. So, let's continue on with the fight with Chaos Bahamut. Because, I'm sorry, that just Dark Sun OTKO was just stupid. I can't remember how Dying Sun's damage is calculated. But, once again, we have to focus Amber Bahamut. I've actually never lost this fight before that. Which is a little disappointing. So, hopefully we can end up just winning this time. Because I know Sarah and Noel are not underleveled. I know that. And unfortunately we have to go through the first time defeating both Amber and Garnet is the longest. Because of the Protect Shell. Luckily, we have got our Spirit Infusion. I should use it. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get this all done in one take, and I did have a couple failed recordings of, this is actually my third attempt at this. Which is a little bullcrap because he keeps doing the same thing, just Dying Sun just ending up killing me. I'm not a fan of it, because it shouldn't do that. Dying Sun is only meant to do half of your health. Or take you down to 1, I think it is, when he's at low health. Because this is a long fight. Which is the annoying thing about it. And now, as it's gone, XX triangle circle. I keep thinking it's triangle triangle, so X circle. Okay, so yeah, they cannot be dispelled, but he can be deshelled. And let's get that stagger gauge going, because, well, both Sarah and Barry having Overwhelm is amazingly useful. And unfortunately, unlike in the first game, we don't get things like Forestals and Deceptals. Or Agistals. Chaos Bahamut uses Curse Break again. Let's go into Combat Clinic. So we can get healing. Okay, luckily Sarah is no longer poisoned. Okay. Dark Flame comes out. And we switch into Smart Bomb. Ooh. No! Let's do that. And just to try and get these debuffs up, but of course we can't have that because the Ebon Seeds are now... Hold on. Does Dying Sun do more damage depending on the amount of seeds around? Huh. Yeah, I never actually showed what the Ebon Seeds actually look like. Yeah, capable of self-destructing... But hang on. He didn't have any out when he used Dark Sun last time. Okay, I just want to quickly go into healing, just so we can get, well, obviously healing. And of course the Spirit Infusion. Alright, let's go back into Okay, it doesn't matter that we got the staggers, we need to take out the Ebon Seeds. Because these are what can kill you now. I've kind of pieced that together. Don't worry, he stays staggered for quite a while. Actually, now would be a good time to show off Sarah's ultimate arrow. Okay, I'm surprised he hasn't altitude shifted yet. And yeah, just spam potions in this fight, especially like me if you have the Grimoire hat equipped. We have done over half of his health in one go. Showing off the power of Tortoise. Because it does come with damage reduction. Okay, Garnet Bahamut has now reappeared. Not Delta Attack, for bloody hell's sake. Delta Attack is really useful for the first stage of this fight. Afterwards, it is basically useless. Because it's going to be very rare that both Garnet and Amber will be on the field at the same time. Okay, we got the D-Shell. We got the D-Shell up. Switch into Relentless Attack. Uh-oh. That is not good. Okay, switching into Delta Attack. Just so we can have focusing one target. I didn't know they could come back at the same time. But it doesn't matter. He is dead. Okay, so I want to go into Combat Cleaning. Combat Clinic for healing. Yeah, the special ability of Sentinels. When you have a Sentinel in your party in this game, you get damage reduction. And let's switch into Smart Bomb, so we can continue just to debuff him. We only need D-Shell up, and then we switch into Relentless Assault. And for some reason, Sarah's using physical attacks. Well, it doesn't really matter, because we really use the Ravager role for just... Yes! Friendly fire! My nerves are going now, guys, because I don't want this to be another failed attempt. Mainly because this is actually kind of annoying for me, because I do suffer from anxiety problems. So... he's down, and Chaos Bahamut comes back in. Okay, let's go into... Let's make sure we're all healed up. Okay, when that countdown hits 1, I want to go into Tortoise. Luckily, he doesn't heal himself. I am so glad he actually doesn't heal himself. Okay, so when that count goes to 1... Okay, yeah, that's damage reduction right there. Okay, let's quickly go into Combat Clinic. And Relentless Assault, just to get that chain gauge up. Actually, a good thing to do would be to change leader, because Noel has his own little thing to use. Meteor Javelin. For massive damage. Why did I go into stealth? Oh, it's because he's no longer staggered. Okay, Dark Flames is fine, and I need to change back to Sarah. Oh, the nerves are high, guys. The nerves are really high. Okay, Tortoise. And back to Relentless Assault. Okay, Cerberus. And he's dead. Oh, God. Chrono Savior. That was tough.
Told me that Yule is reborn because of me. Then I have to die. We must free Yule. Kill me. You're the only one that can end this eternal torment.
Even if it were for Yule's sake, I wouldn't want to kill you.
Lightning is dead. I killed her with my own hands. Will you allow me to go unpunished?
He's lying.
In Valhalla, time does not flow as it should. Long before we began our battle here, I had already faced her. Now, she sleeps, never to wake. Things that shall happen in your future have already been decided in my own past. I know how it begins and how it ends.
Then you should know you can't provoke me. No matter how hard you try, I'm not going to kill you.
That's right. You hate to kill anyone, don't you? Noel, born at the end of days. You understand the true value of life. But know this. You will kill me, Noel. I cease to exist, Yule shall be released from her fate.
Give it up. I won't do it.
Impressive.
No!
He who can change time must choose between those who die and those who live. You must bear the burden. The eternal paradox.
Noel. He always wanted to come back here, didn't he? He wanted to come back here to die.
He thought if he did, he could end Yule's cycle of rebirth. This way, all the Yules that are called back to Valhalla, they can be with him here. They don't have to return to be born again.
He heard you. In the end, he believed what you told him.
This is a world that gives birth to infinite possibilities. But that's all there are. Possibilities. There's no death here, but no real life either. souls that returned to this place chose a different fate. They wanted to be born again. They didn't need immortality.
They wanted reality.
But Caius wanted something different. Something he thought was better than life. A dream where he could protect the spirits of all the Yules forever. But I'm not like him. I'm going to find her. Find my Yule. It doesn't have to be forever. Just... I want to be with her in the future.
Then, let's do it. Build a new future.
Yeah. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I didn't want to lose my Yule. I didn't want to lose any of them. No one deserves to die. Not even you, friend. Farewell.
You resolved the final paradox, Kubo.
And the timeline is back to how it was.
Kubo.
Sarah, are you feeling okay? When the timeline changed, did you see anything? I mean, did you feel any pain?
No. I feel great.
Good. Why don't we go and find Lightning?
Okay.
I don't think she's here, Kubo.
Wait. You don't think that Caius really...
No, that was just a lie. Now that the timeline is fixed, she's back in her own world. I bet she's waiting for you, along with everyone else.
Kubo?
The paradoxes are resolved. The gates will disappear soon. We better hurry on back.
Right. So this will take us to 500 AF. I guess that's where we'll be living now. 500 years in my future. Maybe Lightning will be there.
It was the future Lightning fought to protect. It's the start of a brand new era.
What about Fang and Vanille?
They'll be there for sure. And don't forget, Hope is in that time as well. Once the gates disappear, everyone stays where they are. Every day, we'll be able to look into the sky and see the new cocoon above us.
I bet Snow will be waiting there, Kubo.
Snow. Well, we'll see. That'll be up to Lightning, I think. Yeah?
Kubo?
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah?
The shield has been deployed. Major fissures detected in the pillar. Collapse is imminent.
Rescue team report.
Hold on, switching displays.
We're pulling out.
Come on, Saz.
We've got Vanille and Fang. Their crystal is intact. Bringing them home.
Great work.
Thank you, Saz. Thank you for saving them. They've kept our world safe for centuries. But now they can rest and join us in our new arc.
Paradox levels are holding. Sir, they're not coming down.
The gates haven't been shut down yet, which means the timeline must still be unstable.
Director?
It's okay. Sarah and Noel will fix it. They just need more time.
The pillar is coming down!
This is our ark, our haven. It will be called Benevelza, and it shall be the new home for the human race.
Hey! Look, the heroes are back!
It says.
Nice catch!
Welcome home!
Thanks.
Gotcha.
You're okay now.
You feeling all right?
It'll be good to see everyone again.
Yeah. The gates are closed.
It's the end of our journey. Hey, no. Thank you.
Sarah. No, not now, please. Sarah, snap out of it. No! No. Sarah.
No? But why? You were safe. Everything was fine.
The future changed. It changed. If you change the future, you change the past. The effects ripple outwards, up and down the timeline. Sirius is forced to see it all.
You mean Sarah? She saw this vision?
Yes. And it killed her. Sarah. She knew the risk. If we altered the future, she knew what would happen, that her life could be in danger. She still chose to save it. I wanted to protect her. I thought I had. I thought she was safe.
The goddess. She is gone, Kupo.
The heart of chaos beats in my chest. A manifestation of Etro. Should this heart stop beating, the goddess will die once again.
killed the goddess?
When the goddess dies, the chaos of Valhalla is unleashed. The chaos has the power to warp the timeline and destroy the past.
To be continued. 3 words that most everybody hates to be put together. And I do love this game. It and Final Fantasy XIII are some of my favourite Final Fantasy games. I won't go into much detail of why they're my favourite, because it's much more of a personal reason. But I agree with people when they say screw this ending, and the illusion of choice that they give you. To either kill Caius, or spare him, Caius will die either way. And there's another way of looking at this ending. Caius wins in the end. He wants to die. And my whole theory is, his whole "I will kill you" is a way to get Noel to kill him. This, in my opinion, is what Caius wanted. He wanted to die. So when he dies, Etro dies. But when I first played this game, I thought that the Heart of Chaos would have passed to Noel, which I can't remember much about Lightning Returns, because honestly, I do wish that was a game that I could forget. I have the strategy guide for it as well, because I was really looking forward to it, and yes, just, like, a lot of the voice actors here, and yeah, Liam O'Brien, the living legend himself. Wait, I just saw Wendy Lee's name there. Oh, that's right, I think she did some, like, miscellaneous voices that I never heard. But, yeah. I really don't like this ending. I feel that it set up a game that didn't need to happen. Like, because this ending is just such, like, it's... Oh my god, I still love the themes playing. I love... This game, in my opinion, has the best Final Fantasy soundtrack out there. If any of you are wondering, I've never played 15. I honestly don't see it as a Final Fantasy game, because, like, that's more just for reasons I will probably never get to. I just don't see that game as a Final Fantasy game. So, it comes down to the next question. What comes next? I've already said that I don't like Lightning Returns. And I'm probably not going to play it because I'm really bad at time management. So, playing the game would just be a literal train wreck. Mainly because I don't know that much about the game itself. Because I've played, like, the first was the place where you fight Snow? Like, I've completed that area. That was the only area I completed, but I'd ran out of time. So, I do have a couple options. I can look for a copy of Final Fantasy XIII, because mine has gone missing, and do that. Just show the events that lead up to this game. Which, honestly, would actually be a good thing for me to do, because, like, I love Final Fantasy XIII. Like, you can say, like, in my top 5 Final Fantasy games, it's this one, not in any order, it's this one, 9, 13, 10, which 10 will always be my favourite, which I could go back and do that, or 9. As for the other one I would put into my top Final Fantasy games, it would be 012 Dissidia Duodecim. Not for any particular... Like, I wouldn't be able to go into everything about how I just love different Final Fantasy games. And I was thinking, either I do, like I said earlier, do 13, or I go back to 10. Or start 9. But that really depends on which one would you rather see. I don't want to do 7, because unfortunately I would be fairly negative about it, because I don't have the same nostalgic attachment to Final Fantasy VII as a lot of other Final Fantasy fans. Seeing as the first Final Fantasy game I ever played was 9, and I haven't played it in years. So it might be a fun sort of interaction, and it would be like a fun little thing to do, because it will actually be really ironic, because everyone knows that, everyone who watches my videos, you guys should know that my ability for reading out loud, due to my dyslexia, is not very good. But Final Fantasy IX is the game that taught me how to read. And I would like to go back to that one. Even though I played it as a child and it taught me how to read, I never completed it. Even to this day. And as I don't 100% games on this channel, I just like to show the storyline. I won't have to deal with Ozma and his meteor spam. So, I'll leave that to you guys. Just comment down below. And say, like, would you rather see 13, 10, or 9? Unfortunately, well, I would probably have to rebuy 8 or 7. But if enough people want me to do it, I will bend and do it. But the main 3 options are on the table. 9, 10, or 13, 1. And maybe after 13 I may do Lightning Returns, meaning because I know there's a certain outfit Lightning can get, which... boy, it is good. Yeah, as these still go, like... I wonder if I can skip it. I can. I have gone how many years without knowing I can skip the video, just skip the credits. So I'm going to do that, because I think it takes us back to... Oh! Paradox Scope and 30,000 SP. Hope Gate Seal. Right, the Paradox Scope. This is going to be the other thing that I was thinking of. I go back and close the gates and show the bosses. And yeah, we do get Valhalla. Time reversal for Valhalla. This is basically if we want to go and fight the final boss again. And that is a lot of SP. So, the decision is yours. I will try to make some bonus stuff, and if you guys do want to see me do the DLC for this, which I can get, I will be more than obliged to try and show that, though it won't be for a while. For one, I will need to have maxed out Noel and Sarah for it. I wish I was joking. But the DLC fights are that difficult. You thought the surprise one-shot from Jet Bahamut was bad. Wait until the DLC fight with Snow. The moment he uses Sovereign Fist, you are dead. Mainly because, like, the difficult thing with this game is I think Noel only gets like a max of 6,000 health, which is not good at all. But unfortunately, I would love to keep talking, but as per usual, guys, and for the last time in this playthrough, and thank you all for sitting through this Let's Play with me. And as per usual, I am Frozen Neptunia, and I will see you for the next story. This is Frozen Neptunia, signing out. See you next time. Bye for now.